let's build some PSA submissions. So you're probably wondering what's going on here. I got all these boxes, all these card saved cards. Not every single one of these cards is crazy special. Don't think I'm, something crazy. But usually I put a card in a card saver when I think it's like gem min or min ready to be graded. Put it in some box, put it to the side. Now the problem is I don't have enough space to store all my card saver mega cards ready to go grading. So I'm going to pull out all the ones that I want to grade immediately, and then I'm going to store these way far away to be graded in a distant time. But this is stuff that I'm grading this month, and these are cards I haven't card savered yet. You've probably seen these from my Japan mail day, so I'm going to add these into the card savers, and don't know when I'll submit them. It'll be like this month, next month, a little bit after. I like to have a little bit of like a revolving door kind of thing where cards that I'm grading, I just get a little bit back every week. It's not really financially worth it for like anyone just to like mass grade as much. I did it like 1 month where I just sent thousands of cards. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Anyone that sits there and wishes they could do that, it's, unless you have multiple people working together, you have all the friends and family and employees in the world to do everything for you, it's straight up just not worth. I think 100 to 200 cards a week is probably the cap for most normal human beings. I'm trying to do a little bit more because obviously I'm trying to build, grow. People like buying graded cards, so I'm happy to supply them. Until that stops, it's whatever, but put these cards over here nice and safe, and let's pull some cards out of these boxes. Cards over. Now, this is probably the most expensive card in these boxes. I just put it right at the front before. My cats walk over these boxes. Everything is bad. There's so much hair, but this is a Chinese Lily promo. I'm going to be grading this one. So let's go through some of these boxes. How we going? Sylveon GX. I'll throw that in. Ho-Oh EX. So usually when I do this, I find stuff that I've sold recently. Mew and Mewtwo EX. And I just go, okay, I've sold those recently. Let's add them to the next grading submission. So sold that one recently. I submitted a bunch of those Charizards already. I don't need to add much more. This is pretty much what I do. I just... this is basically just how I do it personally. I think storing things in card savers is kind of a waste. I just did it because I just felt like doing it like one time. Lost Link is quite popular. I'll put together probably those 4 Lost Link cards. They're quite nice. Lost Link Ghastly. Let's adjust this camera because I'm not really showing what I'm doing. Here we go. If you like videos like this, I'll do one breaks in. Let me know. So what I'm doing after this is I'm putting them all in like a big stack. And then I'll go through and I'll sort them all into the sets because they're not sorted in these boxes. Nothing's done properly. It's a cute Yukomori. Little guy, I'll grade that. Oh, the Ghastly's looking pretty cool. Ooh, Tyranitar, that's a great one. Some of these cards, I might have them out for grading already. But, it's so much going on. I kind of got caught up. And it's not good. It's not great. So I did have some of these out for grading already, but I have had some back and I haven't sold them yet. But that doesn't mean I'll put some of these good ones. Like I just got this Slow King back in a PSA 10, so I'll put this one in like the to be graded pile. And once I have that Slow King listed, I might send this off next month sort of thing. The cards that I have like 2 copies of, 3 copies of, 4 copies of, in my mind, I know I'll just like won't submit those. So it's kind of sorted. Like you'll see a whole bunch of Soul Silver L1 cards together and then like DP4 cards. But it all got to be a little bit too much for me. And I'm trying to find my limits and, I'm getting there. You just have to take each day at a time. You can't do an infinite amount of things. So don't try to tackle too many things at once. Because all you do is you just, fail at multiple things instead of like succeeding in one area like hugely, I guess, if that is even a word. So I'm still learning myself after all these years, like what I'm good at, what I'm capable of, all this other stuff. And I'm still learning with the grading. It's only been a few years since I've been primarily selling graded cards. I'm still learning and getting there and like figuring out what works. It's a very expensive endeavor. Every graded card you hold for a long time is like money taken out of your business, I guess. So there's Lost Link cards. Pretty cool. I think Lost Link's quite popular. It's quite hard to get in gem mint condition. And I'm guessing because these are here, they should be in gem mint. So as we can see here, virtually nothing wrong with any of these cards. So You guys see my submissions. You guys see everything I do. Very cute Poliwrath and Poliwhirl there. Put those in the to be graded pile. So you can see here I'm not taking out that many because, you know, I am waiting another like month or two until I really mass send a whole bunch of stuff. Because I have a whole bunch of these cards already. And I have some that aren't even listed. I have some that aren't even... No, I'm just getting there myself. So we got the deck Ghastly Haunter, pretty popular. Pokemon Trico is pretty popular, but we'll leave it out for now. Just this a little bit downwards. There we go. So what do we got here? Bunch of non-holo cards. Gengar's always great. Just sitting there in bulk. A Vileplume I sold the other day, so I'll grade one of those. I'll probably be pulling out around 500 cards from these boxes, and I think there's a whole lot more than 500 here. So we got Ditto, Hitmonchan, Blossom, great looking cards. There's a lot of non-holos in here, people. Don't be... You know, I have like lots of cards stashed away everywhere, but you know, I'm never gonna say like things I have things that I don't have. You know, I don't have like thousands of old holos, gem mint, waiting to be graded. I'm not that lucky. I'm not that... And my foresight's not that crazy. I don't have that much money. So, kind of just like stacked up a little bit on what I like. Great L2 Sneasel. Oh, Sableye, that looks really awesome. We'll grade that. You know, obviously before I submit these, I'll have to double check that I don't have like multiple in the inventory already. Oh, it's a cool looking Lotad. I love Lotad. Polybird, Lapras. So I'll be moving around a lot in this video, just like putting things away. That's a very cute Raichu. Articuno, Delibird. You know, I try to grade like at least most of the rares because usually 3rd or 4th evolutions, 5th evolutions doesn't go up that high, but the higher evolution cards are usually on the rare slots. Espeon's always great. Oh, I can't believe I just had these in here. Dragonite. Vaporeon's always good. As you can see, the stacks of not grading and grading is quite different. Ugh. So what do we got? White Corian, this is a bunch of CP5. Yeah, I can do a little bit of each. Bianca, promo. Slowpoke, Psyduck. Reshiram, Cynthia. I can send some Cynthias in. Pretty popular full art trainer. Oh, Marshall and Machamp, pretty cool. Some Gyarados. Oh, got some Lugia V-Stars. You know, it's a big mix of modern and non-holos and just all the cards that I like. So I've just been buying a few of them. Usually, I like all my back stock is just kept in like boxes. It's very rarely I keep a lot of cards in card savers because, you know, it's just added cost and unnecessary. Takes up so much space. Pretty cool Yveltal EX there. CP5 Xerneas. But now, for example, like, I don't really have anything immediate, but you know, boxes like this is what they would usually be kept in, and this is probably just all cheap modern cards. Nothing too crazy. Got some Pikachus, Mewtwo reverses. There's a Mareep in there, some Nesses, just some shiny V. I mean, this is just stuff I bought a long time ago. I probably forgot. What else is in here? Probably more shiny V cards. Boltund, Ball Guy, bunch of Skylers. So, you know, I usually just keep this stuff. This stuff's like gem mint as well. I've already checked through that. But I don't usually keep it in card savers because it doesn't feel worth it financially. We've got these Magikarps. I'm going to put these in there because I feel like they're going to be really popular. These hyper rares, definitely. These two. Mew EX. Maybe those two. Radiant Venusaur. Aroma Lady, very popular. You kind of just know, you know, like you're sitting here, like, how do you know what's good and what's not good to grade? Like, these are just all cards that I just have a lot of, and you can't just know. Like, the knows. At least a Sparkle, great one. Random Lightning Energy. Dragon Selection, Alt-Art. Rayquaza GX, Full Art. So we've got some holos now from Legends, it looks like. I'm just going to move these stacks. I want to use these white boxes for graded cards as well. That's like another reason. Another reason for doing it. It's running out of the white boxes, and I can't find anyone in Australia, that has these white boxes for whatever reason. Really sucks. I think the Ultra Pro supply just like stopped sending them or whatever, and no one can order them, and that's why. Oh, I've just given up on the world. Oh, so we're going through box 1. This could be like a multiple video series, but we'll probably try and keep it in one. So we got Gyarados. Did have a bunch of 10s of those, but once I sell one, maybe I'll go through. I'll add it in. Gengar, Mimikyu GX, Charizard V, Black and White Hollows. Nothing too crazy. It's going to be a lot better for me once I list my 2,000 or so recent returns, and then you kind of get a much better understanding of what you sell, what you need to get back, restock on. Radiant Jirachi, amazing card. These Megas, maybe Swampert for Alligator. You never know what you're going to get in these boxes. Radiant Charizard. Garchomp. Oh, cute Eevee promo. It's Entei EX. Roku. Oh, these are nice ones. Radiant Blastoise. Magic Cup. Going through. This is just much of the same. Wow, look at the Aerodactyl Vs. So many of those. Yeah, I think this is 12 minutes. So if you want to see this box, we got a Lumineon, Aerodactyl Vs, Full Art Mars. Probably a bunch of stuff from my recent mail. Maybe you guys have seen it. Maybe I can't even remember. Every day goes by so fast, but we'll cut this video here, and I'll do a few videos at a time and clean up and get organized, because I know you guys want to see what I'm submitting and get some thought-provoking comments from me, and me just talking while going through cards. So this kind of stuff's really good for it. So thanks. See you in the next one. Have a great day.